for Local, brought to you by the Fort St. John Co-op.
Good morning, I'm Dub, and this morning I'm very glad to be joined by Glenn and Kathy Walker, the owners and founders of Walker Greenhouses. Good morning to you, Kathy.
Good morning, Deb.
And good morning to you, Glenn.
Morning, Dub.
Thank you both for stopping by, making the drive up here to see us, I guess, today. Why don't we start? I mean, it's in the name, Walker Greenhouses, but why don't you tell us a bit about what you do at your business, what sort of plants and whatnot and other things you offer?
Sure. You want to take that?
Yeah, sure. We have lots. We have trees and shrubs, perennials, and right now we have a big sale on our annuals right now, annual pots and flowers, flower baskets, and veggies, herbs, and garden merchandise as well.
Yeah. So like rakes and stuff, like if you
not a lot of that kind.
Like the tools. Okay.
Yeah, not a lot of tools, but we have lots of fertilizers and some kind of merchandise as well.
I
Yeah.
see. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, is this for someone who's maybe just got like a little home garden or whatnot, or can you even kind of scale up to you know, kind of a bigger operation? You can help people out.
Oh yeah. We also do some orders for different bigger companies, landscape companies that are doing different jobs around the community. We can provide for them as well, and we also do city pots. We provide Home Hardware with their merchandise and Safeway with their baskets, and then we do fundraisers for schools. So we're pretty diverse in different opportunities, and if people approach us, we're definitely open to support the community.
Amazing. I was gonna go somewhere with that, and it's gone for now. we'll find our way back to whatever it was.
Yeah.
I guess my next question was going to be, we were going to talk about this a little later, but I'll bring it up now. Walker Greenhouse is for sale. You guys have decided you would like to sell it, eh?
Yeah, we started in 2011. That was our first season. And so this year's our 15th year in operation, and it's been awesome. But it's time for a change. Spend time with grandkids and our own kids and each other. And so, put a lot of time and effort into it, and it's just looking forward to turning it over to somebody else who we can mentor and keep the business going.
Gotcha, yeah. So it's you'll just hand over the deed and head to Puerto Rico or whatever.
No.
It'll be part of sort of a transition to sort of
That's right,
how you do it. Yeah, good to know.
We will
we'll
stay
need to
in the
do that.
area, though.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Our kids and grandkids are here.
Yeah.
We're into hockey.
And I mean, that kind of leads to my next question then, too. As you said, you opened this in 2011. So talk to me a bit about that journey to deciding to open a greenhouse. Was this a kind of a business or an industry both of you had kind of worked in before and you wanted to work for yourselves, or?
No, I was in the industry, or the insurance industry, for a lot of years, and then always had a passion for gardening and being outside, and same with Kathy, and so basically there was one other operation happening at Fort St. John, and we thought, well, why don't we try and see if we can't do something as well, bring some more business into the community, and so it kind of started from there. We did a lot of research on other greenhouse businesses in the area, Fort St. John, Grand Prairie, just went to them and asked a lot of questions on how to set up and what we needed. And before we knew it, we were owners of 2 greenhouses.
There you
they
go.
were coming in, and so we had a lot of excavation to do on the property, and we had a lot of help. And so it was exciting, and here we are.
I mean, it's quite a step to take to go from, I really like, as you say, gardening and working in the yard and being outside, to turning this into a business where now you have to be gardening and outside in order to kind of run your...
Yeah.
So, I mean, would you say, and I'll ask this to kind of both of you, I'll start with you, Glenn, was this something that sort of was inevitable to you, that one day I'd like to work more for myself and own a business? Did you own businesses previously, like when you were in insurance? Have you always been an entrepreneur, I suppose, is my question?
No, not.
Yeah.
No, and we just thought it'd be nice to do something like that, and just pursued it, and it just kept advancing, and the next thing you know, we'd purchased the 2 greenhouses to put up. So
Yeah.
it was quite a bit of a scary endeavor, lots of money, lots of time and effort, and but it's been a very successful, enjoyable process. Yeah.
Same question to you, Kathy. Did you ever think I'd like to work for myself one day and maybe own a business? Was this something that was kind of inevitable for you to have happen?
Well, I'm a counselor as well, so I love people. I love working with people and supporting and serving. So that was just a natural way, I suppose, of expanding to just getting to know different customers, returning customers. They've been amazing. And if we don't know a question that they have, we certainly try to research things and get back to our customers. So, yeah, we've really appreciated the support we've had from Fort St. John, Charlie Lake, Hudson's Hope, Chetwynd, even Tumbler Ridge. We have customers coming from there. Some people do a circuit and they like to drop into the different greenhouses. So we're getting to meet a lot of people, and people are sharing with us that the product's good. So we're really thankful for that. But no, I mean, it's just, I think, and our workers, we can't say enough about them. They're amazing. Like, they've just been so helpful, very good at customer service and very knowledgeable too in planting. And so we definitely rely on our workers as well to make it all happen. So, yeah.
And you brought it up earlier, by the way. I want to quickly touch on this community sort of service and helping out. I know you mentioned the fundraisers you do with classes. I think one of the schools is Central.
Right.
I've certainly seen that come up before. Talk a bit about that. Was that something you thought all along we'd like to be involved in, or was it an opportunity that came? You're like, well, we could maybe help raise some funds for these sort of situations.
Right. I think it just sort of come across our lap, and we decided to pursue that and help the schools out, and obviously give them quite a discount to bring in some extra funds for whatever the kids' activities might be, and so it's been beneficial for both us and them, and the kids. So yeah.
Awesome. All right.
Yeah, the school district 60 band, like they did a big fundraiser.
Yes,
and
they did.
They're off to Niagara Falls, so, they come in and they gave us a great big thank you poster. So we know too that it's helping them, they're helping us. So, and we see the benefits of both, like Glenn said. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, if someone's listening and they've never been to your place at 13588 Highway 29, about 4 clicks from the Alaska Highway intersection.
That's right.
At mile 54. And by the way, there's a big sign out front. Can't miss it. When can they come see you? What time and days are you guys open right now?
We're open Monday to Saturday, 9 to 6, Sundays, 11 to 4.
Okay.
So anytime.
Yeah.
During that.
And then kind of, you're open now, but what's kind of your season? You're not open all year round, correct?
No.
So it's kind of like
well,
April to...
Yeah, we start in March.
Okay,
That's
gotcha.
when we start to get the product in, and we do a lot of transplanting, say mid-March. This year it was the end of March, which was a short season or prep time.
Yeah.
But we had things ready to go within 3 weeks. It was all completed. So a bit of a first for us. And then we carry on until the end of August, September.
Gotcha.
And move things out, yeah.
Okay. And then finally, as we talked about earlier, if someone's listening and they're like, I could get into the greenhouse business and might be interested in buying it from you, what's the best way to maybe get in touch to talk to you about that?
Yeah, give me a phone call or Kathy. My number is 250-262-1656 or email. They can connect and we can set up an appointment, sit down and talk.
Okay.
And we're definitely willing to, like I said, train and mentor, and if it turns out we need to help finance, then we can look at that picture as well.
Okay. All right. Well, Kathy and Glenn, thank you so much for stopping by today.
Thank you.
I appreciate your time. And again, visit Walker Greenhouses today. They're at 13588 Highway 29, about 4 clicks or so from the Alaska Highway intersection.
Join us next Thursday for the next edition of Vocal for Local, brought to you by the Fort St. John Co-op. If you have a small business and would like to be featured for free, call us at 787-7100.